Hey everyone, Clint here, and this is parts 3 and 4 of the Dieting at Disney series. And first off, I just want to apologize that it's taking me so long to do this. We got back from Disney, our whole family was sick. My wife had a fever, the kids, I think the kids had a fever. I honestly can't even remember. They were all sick. I was playing a little bit of catch up at work, and things got busy. And then this past weekend, I got sick the whole weekend. Had a stomach bug, lost 8 pounds during the stomach bug. Losing weight like that is terrible. I just want to say that off the bat, but I'm not complaining. I've gained some of it back now that I've eaten something, but it was not fun. So finally, now I'm here. I'll tell you exactly everything I did at Disney and the results. So first off, how did I do working out at Disney? We'll talk about that first. My goal was to work out every day that I was there. And just to be completely honest, that did not happen. I worked out the first morning, I worked out the second morning, and the third night. Days 4 and 5 were kind of crazy. Day 4, my wife started running a fever while we were there, and it just couldn't. I had to take care of the kids a little bit more and needed to devote more time to that. So I didn't work out then, and I didn't work out on the last day because we had to change resorts, and that whole thing was a little crazy. We had a weird experience and all that. So I wasn't able to work out the 4th and 5th day we were there. So full disclosure, I didn't do that. But the days I worked out really hard, and every day we went to a park. I would say we averaged around 4 to 5 miles a day just walking around in the park. And I'm telling you right now, it was so hot while we were there. We thought it was going to be a little cooler, but it wasn't. And I sweated more in that week than I did probably the rest of my life combined. It was terrible. So sweated off a ton, worked out a lot. I didn't do perfect with working out, but I feel like I did really well. So I'm happy about that. Now, how did my eating go? I had planned out everything that I was going to eat at every restaurant before I went. And I told myself that I was only going to splurge 3 times. And so to give you the short answer, I did not do perfect in that either. I think it'd be really fair to say I did 80% really well and about 20% splurge. And the times I splurged, I would say the only times I really splurged was only on dessert. And I ate everything I said I was going to eat. As far as the meals go, if I did have something that wasn't part of my plan, it was just a bite. So like if, I may have had a bite of mac and cheese or like a bite of mashed potatoes or something like that. Like I never indulged myself in something I shouldn't have in my meals. Now, I will say I had more than three cheats and indulgences, and that's more than I wanted to do. But I had more than 3. I actually had 3 Dole Whips. and 2 desserts while I was there. So I did 5 things that I probably shouldn't have done, but I did 80% really well. And I did about 20% not well at all. And overall, I'm still really happy about that because typically when I go on vacation, I just say, screw it. I'm eating whatever I want. I'm going to buy whatever I want to eat. This is a time where I don't need to worry about that stuff. And that's been an excuse for me to always just eat what I want. And it's always been bad. And so this was a really good time to kind of plan ahead and have some success in that from what I've experienced in the past. So that was really, really good. So the one downside to that for me, and something I learned about myself, is that I can't allow myself to indulge that much. Because of that, me doing 20% bad, even though it's not a bad thing to do, I don't think it was bad. It was bad for me because it was way harder to get back into routine when I came back. And the week after we got back, I had more setbacks and made worse decisions than I have at any other point along this journey. And it derailed me for about a week. And so I've learned about myself that I just need to be a little bit more strict, and maybe at another point in my life and another point down the road, I can do some more indulgences. But right now, I'm at a point where I need to just hunker down and do it. And so I learned that about myself. And maybe I'll get to a point one day where I can do that. But I have a food addiction, and if I feed it, literally, I can get out of hand very quickly. So that's something I just learned throughout this whole thing. And finally, my results. This is what I'm really excited to share with you. I talked to a few people while I was there and kind of told them what I was doing, gained a few more subscribers on the channel. So if you're watching this, thank you, and nice talking to you. And I'm about to shove it in your face right now. Here we go. A lot of people told me that I was talking to said that I could not lose weight while I was at Disney. It was not possible. So how much weight did I lose while I was at Disney? So typically, when I have gone on vacation in the past, I've gained about 5 to 7 pounds, I would say, on average, because I don't care what I eat when I'm on vacation. On this trip, I started before I left at 373 pounds. I started this weight loss journey at 410 pounds, by the way. When I came back, I weighed 372 pounds. So I lost a pound while I was at Disney. Now, I am extremely excited about that. I didn't really know what to expect, but I am very happy with losing a pound at Disney. That's a big deal considering I've gained weight every other vacation I've gone on. Now, this is more exciting, what I'm about to share with you, and while I have my computer sitting in front of me here. I measured all of my inches in key areas of my body before I left. And so I'm going to go through these, and I'm going to show you how many inches I lost while I was at Disney. So my neck, before we left, it was 20.25 inches round. And when I came back, it was 19.5 inches. My chest was 54.5 inches. And when I came back, it was 54 inches. My belly was 60 inches. And when I came back, it was 59.25 inches. I have 54 written down here. That is not right. My shoulders, I didn't get a good measurement coming back because it said I gained like 6 inches in my shoulder, so we don't remember where we measured on my shoulder, and I know that I didn't do that. So I just kept that the same. That was 57.5 inches. My waist was 53.5 inches. When I came back, it was 52.5 inches. My right arm was 19.25 inches, or 19.25 inches, and when I came back, it was 19 inches. My left arm was 18.5 inches. When we came back, it was still 18.5 inches. My right thigh was 32.5 inches, and when I came back, it was 32 inches. My left thigh was 33.25 inches, and when I came back, it was 32 inches. So that is a total of 5 inches lost while I was at Disney. That is amazing because that means I'm losing fat, even though I'm not losing a ton of pounds. I'm losing a lot of fat, and that's what really matters. That's the really bad stuff that will ruin your life later. So losing all this fat, I'm gaining some muscle, and I'm still dropping some weight. So I am extremely happy with how that went, and it all happened because I had a plan before I went. So I want to encourage you, before you go on vacation, look at what you're going to be doing, plan ahead, and find out what you're going to be eating before you go. And it was so easy. Like when I went to a restaurant, I already knew what I was going to do. I didn't have to make any rash decisions. I knew what I was going to do, and I stuck to it for the most part. Now, I stuck to it about 80%. But I'm very, very happy with that. And I'll tell you what, typically when we go to Disney, about the end of the day, I feel like I've been rolled around in a barrel all day. Like I'm sore, everything on my body hurts. And this trip, I had way more energy than I've ever had. I was not sore really at all, nothing more than a normal day. And I did a lot more activity. A lot of that has to do with working out, but a lot of that I think was just eating right. Like all the energy I think was I was just eating better, and it really gave me a lot of energy. So that's my results of my Disney trip. I hope you enjoyed this, and please don't forget to like this, comment on this, subscribe to this, and please share this. This is how it's going to help people. And so if you could share it on your Facebook pages, on your Instagrams, on your Twitters, that would mean the world to me, and it could help someone else out. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this, and there's going to be a lot more videos like this coming in the future. I'm kind of slowly building my camera rig and all that stuff, and so it'll get there, it'll get better. And please come back, watch the channel, stay in touch. If you need anything, send me an email. It's in the description, and I'd love to talk to you. Thanks. See ya.